What is up, everybody? It has been a while, and you might notice that I have a different machine and a different countertop and a different cabinet because we moved. So we moved from Seattle to Wisconsin, back to like our hometown, and we sold our Gaja and sold our Terran DF64 and just a lot of our coffee stuff before moving because it was a tight squeeze. So yeah, I upgraded to, the Lelit Mara X. It was a machine that I was really interested in, and I was able to get it actually at a discount through my old employer, which was sick. Shout out Olympia Coffee. So, today I'm brewing up some Valor coffee. It's called Free Throw. It's awesome. Definitely give it a try. This is going to be like a quasi review video in about 4 minutes and, workflow as well. So I'm not going to go over specs or anything. That's already been done, and it's covered very well in depth by Lance Hedrick, so just go watch his video on the Lelit Mara X if you want like specs on it. I'm just going to give you my feedback as someone who used the Gaja for about 4 years, has worked in cafes for 4 years, and now I have this. So to start off with things that I love about it, I love the build quality. It's amazing. It's mostly metal. It's really heavy. It feels very premium. It feels very similar, honestly, to working on the GS3, which I worked on for a solid year with my coffee business that I started with my buddy in Seattle. So very similar to the GS3 in terms of build quality, but obviously it's much cheaper, which is sweet. I really appreciated that I could get this at a good price point. Still, over $1,000, but for what it is, it's awesome. I actually love the built-in pre-infusion and how that's kind of just locked in. I love that style of shot. So for me, a 10-second pre-infusion with like a slow ramp up to 8.5 bars is perfect for what I do. I love the aesthetic of it. I'm a big fan of an E61 style group head. I think it looks amazing, and again, for the price point, it's a great deal. To get nitpicky, the things that I don't like about it to start off would just be the portafilter. The basket that they give you, that's like a 17 to 20 gram basket or something, it's like so flush with the bottom part of the portafilter that it's really hard to get the water out of it. So I found that it was almost impossible to get the portafilter actually completely dry, which is a huge problem. So I don't love the portafilter design. I replaced that basket with a stock La Marzocco 17 gram basket that I had on hand, and that fits much better. I can actually get it dry now, so that kind of solves that problem. And then the steam tip is the only other thing that it's really a negative for me. Both of the holes face like straight out, so it's really different than using, say, like a La Marzocco steam wand or steam tip that has like the 4 holes that shoot out in all directions. It's much more difficult to get a good whirlpool, especially if you're not in steam priority mode. This one I did in steam priority mode, which pretty much is true anytime I do a milk drink. It's in steam priority mode. If I'm brewing an espresso, that's when I'll do brew priority mode. And yeah, quality of coffee is, amazing. Like, I'm getting similar quality, honestly, to the Gaja, but just more consistently, and it's just a little easier to attain. I didn't make this drink very quickly, but I can make a beverage very fast on this machine. But since I'm hand grinding, it takes a minute. Those are my initial thoughts on this machine. Happy to do more videos on it later. So thanks, guys. Bye.